Okay, our next presenter, or speaker request comes from Ms. Kay Shelton.
Kay Shelton, 1006 North 15th Street. My neighbors are always watching my house, so you can have my address. They know where I am now. They know when my garage door malfunctioned and called me at work. They knew when the gangbanger was sitting out in front and watching my house for whatever reason. Anyway, they're watching my house. Not a problem. You guys can have my address. But I definitely understand the concern, especially when people use the obituaries to break into people's houses, and that happened across the country somewhere else. That's pretty sick. Anyway, the EPI report, it actually has some really good ideas in it, and there are some suggestions for public input. Not everybody can make it to meetings, so keep the email, the online forums that would be a lot cheaper than mailing things out, telephone calls, all that. Just let folks know that they can provide input, because everybody's really busy, and meetings are great, but not everybody can come to meetings. And my opinions are always my own, but when I come up here, I've probably already talked to at least a dozen, if not 2 dozen people in the course of every couple of weeks. So yeah, you're going to probably see my face a lot. You already have. But I have talked to lots of other people. One thing I do want to point out on the EPI report right off the bat is on page 4, there's a comparison between DeKalb and Normal, Illinois, which I think is a really good comparison, because Normal has a high number of college students who are going to skew the median income down a bit. And I think DeKalb and Normal, Illinois are very good comparisons. On page 4, the median income from DeKalb is $35,000 plus. The median income for Normal is $40,000 plus. The cost of living is a little bit higher here than in Normal, and that's basically, this is key right here. And this is what tells you what people in the community are all about. We have less money than other communities, and when other taxing districts start really digging in, especially the school district this year, that really affects what people are willing to pay for in other taxes. It's completely irrelevant maybe to the sales tax, but our pocketbook stays the same. So that's really key in this report, and we'll have some more fun with this later. And I do need to thank the fire department. June 30th, about 7:15 in the morning, that was my 911 call. I was on the floor before I called 911. They were there very quickly. I want to thank them for not only being there quickly, the dispatcher asked if I had any pets. I'm sure that was in case there were any crazed dogs that might injure the paramedics. But that did remind me that I do have a very naughty cat, and they made sure he didn't escape my house, because I probably wasn't going to get in that ambulance unless I knew exactly where that cat was. So I have now used our ambulance service. I hope everybody understands what response time means. It means a difference between somebody being able to come to the door and unlock the door, or them having to come through the door, and it's really, really key. So I gotta thank him for that. The one guy, I can't remember anybody's names, but the one guy had tattoos. I'm not a tattoo person, but boy, that stuck in my mind. Tattoos are fine if somebody else wants to get tattoos. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shelton. Any other